Hey guys, Tat here. Welcome to my channel. And welcome back to episode, I believe this should be episode 4 now. In the last one, we had just combined Umbra with the dagger, and it like gave her memories or something like that. It gave her some memories, and she's kind of like all like, I guess, like distraught or something about it because they were Umbra's memories, and Umbra is, kind of upset about, how could I have done the things, that I have done in the past and stuff like that. So she's kind of a little bit distraught about all that. So that's where we were at. It said that we needed. She's like, we need to talk to a necromancer or something like that, and you're like, the name Thalion just came to mind. So you're on your way now to Morthal to talk to Thalion to see if we can get her some help with these memories that she's getting bombarded with now, and kind of distraught over the things that she's done in the past. So that's where we're going now. Yeah, we are seek the help of Thalion in Morthal. Thalion could possibly help us deal with Ehul's memories in Down. Oh, they're Ehul's memories in Dumbra's mind. We should seek him out. And that was another thing. We had gotten a new power, which was being able to throw Dumbra like a javelin and then call her back into your hands. So kind of like a boomerang or whatever. So we're gaining new abilities. And again, I think what I'm going to do with this playthrough, since there's so many options for an ending according to the mod page, there's multiple endings, is with decisions that come to her, I'm going to do things that help her rather than kill her, like it had wanted us to in the previous episode. Or was it the previous one or the one before that? It was the previous one where it wanted you to kill her with the dagger and stuff, and I'm sure that would have been one of the endings right there, was just to kill her, and you probably gained some power from that or something, or some ability. But I would imagine, well, you might be able to keep the sword, but she's going to be gone. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go under the premise that we're trying to help her out. So all the decisions I'm going to make on this playthrough are going to be to helping her, rather than being like she's bad or whatever and we need to offer, unless something blaringly obvious happens where she's like this evil thing and we need to get rid of her. I'm just going to be under the assumption that Umbra might have been bad. The Umbra is not too bad. The Umbra is not Umbra, so the Umbra shouldn't pay for Umbra's sins, basically, and we're just trying to help the Umbra come into herself, basically. I'm going to do this real quick so we can level up here. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and we need to start working on our stamina here. We definitely need more health, but we definitely need more stamina. We need more of everything. But we're leveling as we go here. Let's see. Block we need to start investing in. This will help us right here for that mod to keep us from losing or gaining so much posture or whatever it's called, because posture is the same thing as stamina. You're not really supposed to have a stamina bar, but I have HUD elements to where I can force my stamina bar to still be shown, so I can see my stamina bar as well as the posture bar. But normally the posture bar is taken away by that mod. So let's see here. We also need to sleep for real. But yeah, I was saying I'm just going to do that for her. The decisions is try to help her, I guess you could say, break free of the curse of Umbra, or basically not hold her to account for what Umbra did, is the decisions I'm going to make. Unless things happen blaringly obvious that, yeah, she's she's not very good. We need to take her down. Basically, this has all been a deceit tactic. Maybe there really is no Umbra, and there really is an Umbra, and Umbra's just playing us. You know what I mean? And we need to take her out. Basically, if something like that happens, then yeah, of course, we'll take her down. But until something presents itself as that being the case, I'm gonna make decisions on choices we make here under the fact that, you know, she's not guilty of past sins, basically. Let's see, I was just thinking, oh, it was this. I need to get more fish because I'm gonna run out of food, and rather than waste all you guys' time while I go fishing, we'll just console some fish in. We should have enough. Yeah, we're good on water and all that kind of stuff. We need to get those two sold when we get a chance. That's all good to go there. We don't need to worry about that. We don't have any Umbra killer. Again, I think we're going to hold on to Umbra killer just in case something pops up and we're like, yeah, we need to take her down. We have the weapon that can take her down. But so far, I think we're just going to go along that path. And hopefully that leads to good endings. Because she sounds like she's a nice sword or person or whatever you want to call her, but that could all be part of the deceit. Where is Falion? It says he's in his house.
What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
But yeah, like this right here, I should only have that yellow meter in the front. I shouldn't have the green stamina meter, but I'm running another HUD. The green one comes from True HUD, I believe, that you're not really supposed to be running along with Impa Sekiro, so that I can actually have a stamina meter too. Actually, the reason why I have it is you can see just to the left of it is a cool shout thing. It's like a Celtic knot. That's why I really have it, but I can also have a stamina bar, so. Let's see. But we need to build that up for sure. Because if the stamina meter drops to 0, or basically your posture meter maxes out, it puts you like into a bleed out. So that's not good for when we're fighting. You're knowledgeable in magic. Can I ask you a question?
You're knowledgeable in magic. Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
Let's say a friend of mine has been...
A friend of mine has been through some very bad experiences.
Go on.
I'll just let her tell it instead of me reading it.
Could there be some magical way to remove those events from her memory?
It's entirely possible. Bring her, and I'll see what I can do.
Really? Well, she's here.
Ismir's beard!
Ismir must have had a really cool beard, because a lot of people talk about his beard.
You recognize my companion, Umbra?
Of course! I have met Daedra, Dwemer, and everything in between, and I know enough to see a vampire where others would see a sword.
She's not a vampire.
She's not a vampire. The old Umbra is gone. This is Umbra.
I know many things. I've studied things beyond the reach of most humans. Traveled the Oblivion Plains, seen things one should not see. I met several of her kind during my studies of life-extending magics. Let me offer you a warning. You will need to kill her.
That sword looks so cool. I'm glad I picked that skin for it.
Oh.
Or you'll be her slave.
Look at that. That just looks sick. Look at that dragon face right there. That just looks so badass.
Coming here was a mistake. Let's go, Umbra. We'll get help elsewhere.
Sorry, just leave.
Can I read your books first, please?
Eastmere's beard!
Hey, you got something for his beard, don't you? What spells are those? Bound whip? Bound dual whips. We're not a whip character. Okay, let's get out of here before he gets mad. Doesn't seem like he's gonna get mad, but...
What do you want?
Come hither, Umbra. Let's go have a conversation. Alright. And it is, find someone other than Thalion to help you. Thalion won't help us. We should continue our travels. Perhaps a solution to Umbra's problem will present itself somehow.
Do you think they get a lot of strange swamp creatures? The town seems a bit on edge.
Probably. Maybe Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster, is in there? I don't know. So, I don't see... Let's see, go all the way around. I'm not seeing anything on my map for a quest worker. So...
The land is like quicksand, so stick to the trails.
Find someone other than Thalion. Who could there be other than Thalion that's like a known necromancer, like named in the
I'm
game?
surprised more Argonians haven't settled down here. It's a swamp.
Well, it says just continue our travels, and perhaps a solution to her problem will present itself. So maybe we're not supposed to figure out who to go see. It's just gonna present itself when we continue our travels. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and quick save that real quick. I'm going to, oops, that was the wrong button. Why am I not? Oh, I never did this. So let's put that there. Put that there. There. And we'll just wait. I don't know how long we should wait, but we'll just see if something presents itself to us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go... Oops, wrong button. Damn it. I need to rebind some keys. My sprint key and the other one to throw her are too close together. I'm saying I'm going to go and collect the standing stones, because I need to collect those anyways, because you get that bonus power when you collect them all. So what we'll do is we'll just go around and start collecting standing stones and see what happens, because I don't know who else we could go see. I mean, I know other named mages, of course. I mean, there's lots of them in the game, but as far as named necromancers, dang it, I just did it again. Yeah, I really need to rebind that. Yeah, named necromancers. It was necromancer, wasn't it? Isn't that what? Didn't she say we need to find a necromancer, and you're just like Thalion? Because so is Thalion a necromancer? Okay, got that picked up. There's the Mammoth Place. Now I wonder, in on my, hey bandit, on my legendary, I have a mod, and there's probably one on special edition also. Did that unlock? Yes, it did. There's probably one for special edition too. But what it was is it's basically like an auto travel type thing. I'm gonna check this vigilance, because a lot of times they have potions that I could definitely use for that mod wounds, since I'm running wounds, to like cure concussions or things like that. Heal bruises is one right there. It's two of them. Close cuts. Cure concussion. Yeah, I noticed that a lot of times these vigilants have those on them. But anyway, so I had this mod, and what it was is you would get on your horse, or you could do it just running like this, but I always did it on the horse. So you get on your horse and you would like hit a key or whatever. It's been a while since I used it, so I don't remember exactly how you started it or if it was a menu, but you would select like the destination, and then the horse would just auto walk you to it. So you could be like hands off, you know, AFK, and it would just walk down the roads to that destination. And if like somebody attacked you along the way, you could have your character stop and get off the horse and actually fight. It was a very basic AI that would fight. It was a very basic fighting style, but your character would actually fight, and then when it was done, it would get back on his horse and continue along the way. I don't remember exactly what it was called. I have to go look. But let's throw her out. Let's get this. So yeah, I wonder what would happen if you ran a mod like that with There Is No Umbra, if you would actually get on your... if you get on the sword and actually travel. I don't think it would work because you actually have to sprint while you have her unsheathed to ride her, to travel on her. So I doubt that mod would actually do it. Now, if you just got on her like a horse and went, it probably would work. But the fact you got to like this, unsheath, and then run in order to ride her, it probably wouldn't work.
Where does your search take us, my ever-one?
To the Standing Stone is where it takes us. So yeah, that'd be pretty cool if it actually did it. But it was a really cool mod. I really like that. Now, granted, it's not perfect by any means, and a lot of times, you know how AI gets in this game, you get stuck on a pebble or something and can't progress. But for a lot of it, it actually worked really well. It was, and you know, I always had it to where my character wouldn't stop to fight because that just got wonky. I just had it to where, you know, the horse would continue along its way.
Sloppy swordsman.
That's your best, huh? Running so I can stab you in the back.
Prepare to die.
Umbra, or Dombra, have you killed that one yet? It just fell. Okay. Lockpick. Yeah, that would be pretty cool though if that mod and this one would actually work together. I kind of doubt they would, and if it's even available for this edition of Skyrim.
What visions?
Okay, so the next one is the Tower Stone, correct? And I'm probably cold. Yes, I'm freezing. Yeah, I don't know. I can't even remember off the top of my head what it's called, to be honest with you. But it was really cool. And like I said, the AI is a bit basic, but I always just had an MCM and I had auto combat turned off. So when things would encounter you along the road and stuff like that and try to attack you, your horse would continue to kind of like try to skirt around them and then continue along the way. And sometimes they'd get too much in the way and the horse would just stand there and you'd have to take over control and get down and fight. But for the most part, it'll get you from point A to point B. You know, it's actually pretty cool, and it just follows the roads. I just think that'd be really neat if it would do it with Umbra, and you could ride your way over there. But probably not, just because the mechanics that it uses to make her, or make it so you could ride her. And again, I don't even know if it's available for Legendary or for Special Edition. I'm pretty sure this mod is available on Legendary Edition, though, if I remember correctly when I downloaded it. That there is a Legendary Edition for There Is No Umbra. But I've just been messing around with Special Edition, or I guess you could, it's not really Anniversary Edition, because I didn't download all the added stuff from Anniversary Edition, but it's still running the version number for Anniversary Edition. I need to unload this stuff. And I didn't come over to this version because I think it's superior to Legendary Edition. I still, in fact, am an advocate that Legendary Edition is the best edition of the game. My Legendary Edition is just so modded out. I mean, I'm running thousands of mods on it, and you know, it runs just fine. I almost never get any kind of crashing issues. It runs beautiful. All the mods work. And sorry, but Special Edition has all the problems that I said that it would before I even bought it, which is Bethesda updating stuff, breaking all your mods, and that was the biggest hindrance I came into. Where are you at, Dumbro, so I can ride you? There you are. That was the biggest issue, is the fact that I was trying to get this game modded out. Where is her talk thing?
What is
And
May I ask you a question?
is it
If
in?
I can be of assistance, then I will gladly do so.
May I wield you with both hands?
May I wield you with my own hands?
If doing so will please you.
Oh, I guess I could have just used the hotkey. I got to remember that I have that.
Mine is yours, beloved.
Yeah, which is I came to start trying to mod this game out, because again, I bought it just because my other one is so modded out that I wanted a new challenge or whatever. I wanted a new game to mod out, and I really love Skyrim so much that it's like, well, I'll just mod a different version of Skyrim out. You know, why not have two instances of mod organizer on the computer and two different install directories, of course, for the game, and just, you know, mod out another version. And one thing that, you know, Special Edition or Anniversary Edition, whatever you want to call it, that it does have over Legendary Edition is the fact that a lot of the new mods that are coming out that are really cool and stuff, they're only for Special Edition. So that's one benefit that Special Edition does have. So I was like, you know what, I'll mod out a new version of Skyrim. So that's why I did it, and I ran into the problem I knew I was going to have, and I've always said, which is, man, Bethesda updating stuff just breaks the damn game. Half the mods don't work. Half the mods would work, but they rely on something else that now needs to be updated before it'll work itself. And it was just, man, I went through like a week to 2 weeks of just like pure doing nothing but just getting mods downloaded and installed and trying to get them to work and play nice together, and it was just a hassle. And I'm by no means a professional modder, but I've been doing it it's mainly for Skyrim for a number of years now, so I got a pretty good grasp on how to mod the game, and it was a pain in the ass because so many things were just broken. And no matter, I will argue anybody, no matter what anybody says, after playing them both and stuff, Legendary Edition is no more unstable than Special Edition. They both seem to be about equally crashy, which Skyrim, even unmodded, can get kind of crashy at times. Whoa, who are you guys beating up? Are you guys bandits, or what are you? I don't know who's... They're all red dots. We should probably save before we get into a squabble here.
Lucky hit.
Okay, where are you all at? Oh, now you're gonna start throwing fireballs at me after I just helped you? I need her fire salts. I'm not going to be able to get to him, am I? Typical. What do you have? Umbra's over here unleashing hell on these guys.
We have one. Let us continue onwards.
So I guess these bandits were getting in a fight with the conjure that conjured out that interrupt. But yeah, so what are we ever going to find someone other than Thalion to help us? We should continue our travels.
This is a necromancer's paradise.
It is no more unstable. Like I said, even the base game itself with not a single mod on can get crashy at times. But I have, like I said, I have thousands of mods on my Legendary Edition. And I can easily go 20 plus hours without a single crash. So, no, the argument that Special Edition is more stable than Legendary Edition, sorry, I have to politely disagree with you on that. And this thing needs to give me... I guess we'll head to the next one, which is... What is that, the serpent over there? Or is that the shadow? I think it's a serpent. Wrong one. Oh, look. Read the letter that was just teleported into your pocket. I wonder if shouting made that happen. Or that was just coincidental. So that was... read the letter that was just teleported in your pocket. That is part of this mod. A letter finally appeared from thin air into my pocket. What is this? Okay, so let's...
Quite the tour guide, aren't you?
No, I'm not a tour guide.
So much traveling at your side.
Crudely scratched letter. I know all about Daurba. I can help. Come to Purewater Run south of Markarth. Meet whoever sent that strange letter at Purewater Run south of Markarth. And that's the only page.
I think there are skeletons buried right beneath our feet.
Probably not.
Is there something else you need?
Yeah. I need you to get over here. And then we will work our way over to there. Issue number 2 between the different versions is people say that Special Edition looks better than Legendary Edition. And, you know, base game, I would have to agree that yes, the very base core game with no mods, it does look better. But you can mod out your Legendary Edition to look just as good as a modded out Special Edition. And anyone who disagrees with that should watch Centaur Gaming and watch what he's done with his Legendary Edition and tell me that it looks better. Then the main reason why this version, I don't know if I've leveled up, but I'm going to... Well, first I need to eat. The only reason why this one, for me, right now on my setups, it looks better is because I'm running an E&B and I don't run an E&B in Legendary Edition. So that's the main reason. In fact, there's a lot of places within my Special Edition here that I think that my Legendary Edition looks a lot better. That I have not been able to get it to look as good as my Legendary Edition. So that's up for debate on which one looks better. I'm going to work on that some more. And see that. Oh, we needed block. That's what I was looking at. We need to get something that's a block here. So I give both versions a tie on looks. You can definitely make either one look next gen, no problem. So on looks, they both look the same. We need to wait here again. I need to go past the night. That's what I'm doing here, because I need to sleep pretty soon. We'll sleep from here. So I say that it's a tie on which one looks better. I'd say that it's probably a tie on which one's more stable. And in fact, I could probably make an argument that Special Edition is actually less stable because there's a lot of really bad port jobs, and I've ran into a few of them here during my modding journey on Special Edition, that they weren't ported correctly and stuff like that, and they actually make the game a lot more unstable. But on my two games are the only ones I can speak to 100%, and on my two, they're both equally stable. They both run easily 20 plus hours without a crash. So they're both the same stable. They both can look just as good. I think where the main thing that they differ in is Legendary Edition has a crap ton more mods. You know, especially your older mods that you cannot get for Special Edition. There is just a grip ton more mods for Legendary Edition. And a lot of your Special Edition, you run into the problem of, again, when there's an update to the game, which Legendary Edition does not get any updates, when there's an update, it breaks your game and it breaks your mods, and it is a headache. So, but Special Edition has some of the newer mods that are coming out that aren't available for Legendary Edition. So it's kind of a toss-up. To me, why not just have them both? You know, then you get the best of both worlds. Then, you know, if there's something you want that's only available on Legendary or only available on Special Edition, then go ahead and just play whichever version of the game has it. It's not that hard to have both versions modded out on your computer. I mean, Mod Organizer 2 is just the shit when it comes to for a mod manager. So just have them both. Now, if you don't want them both, or if it's a money thing, or let's just say that you have never modded, or especially never modded Skyrim, but never modded before, and you want to get into Skyrim to start modding and to check it all out, I 100% recommend that you use Legendary Edition. I know that may upset people or whatever, and it may make other people happier that I said that, but from experience and everything, I'm telling you, Legendary Edition is 10 times easier to mod than Special Edition. And the main reason why is because, and I just went through it with this one right here, is all the broken mods and having to try to find updates, having to try to fix it yourself because the mod author isn't fixing the mod or isn't around anymore to fix the mod, so you're having to fix it because of an update Bethesda did. It is a living hell to try to get all this stuff, all the stuff you want. And a lot of mods you just have to give up on because there's just not going to be updates to be able to make them work, and Bethesda had broke it. So to me, I cannot. Whoa, somebody's. Okay, you're gonna want to fight, aren't you? Orcs?
You puny weakling.
Well, come on over here. Oh man, if you hit him directly with it, see that shit took him down in one hit. If you hit him directly. And why is he invisible? Huh. Wonder what that's all about. But yeah, if somebody has never modded before and just wants to get into modding or has never modded Skyrim, I cannot recommend Legendary enough over Special Edition. It is so much simpler to mod, and you will go through a lot less headaches. It's a lot easier to get the mods you need to make other mods work. It is just way nicer to mod. As far as, when I say nicer, as far as ease of it and simplicity of it. So, but at any rate, we are a little bit over on our episode here, so I think right here is a good place to stop this and go ahead and pick up on the next episode right before we go and meet this mysterious person that somehow teleported a letter into our pocket. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next episode. Well guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button and also consider hitting that subscribe button. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in future episodes.